Welcome to Learning Monkey. I am Raghu here. In this class, we will discuss about class and object. In this class, we are going to provide an intuition about what's class and object. The intuition which we are going to provide here will help you a lot in understanding the object-oriented programming concepts. So please watch this video till the end. First, we will go with the real-life example. Along with that real-life example, we are going to understand class and object. Suppose if you want to manufacture a bike, what is the first step you are going to take? If you want to manufacture a bike, the first step we are going to do here is we are going to take the blueprint of the bike. We call it as blueprint or prototype or design. For understanding purpose, take it as design for simplicity purpose. First we need to design. Once this design has been over, then we go to the manufacturing unit. And we allot some time, machine resources and human resources. So after allocating some time, machine resources and human resources, our first bike has been manufactured. Again allot some time, machine resources and human resources. Our second bike has been manufactured. Again allot some time, machine resources and human resources. Third bike has been manufactured. This is how the process goes. Understand this point carefully. Allot some time, machine resources and human resources. Our first bike has been manufactured. The second important point you have to understand here, whenever during the manufacturing of the first bike, the input which we provided here is iron input. So you got your output is the bike made of iron. For the second bike manufacturing, the input we provided here is steel. So we got an output, bike made of steel. So as input changes, output changes. And one more important point you have to remember here, in this process, we got the first bike, second bike, third bike. The first bike is made of iron, second bike is made of steel. But the design is not going to change. We will get the same design of this bike. So these points, if you understand, understanding class and object is very, very easy. Here design is not changing. This is very, very important. Okay, now coming to our computer point of view, we'll take an example in our computer point of view. As we are in the manufacturing, we call it as design. Here we call it as logic. Same thing. Here we call it as logic. So you take a Google website, open the Google page, and if you type the keyword Learning Monkey, what happens? What the output you are going to get? The websites that related to Learning Monkey is going to be displayed. Similarly, another person opened the Google page and he typed it as Make in India. What is the output you are going to get? He is going to get the websites that related to Make in India. As input changes, output changes. It is going to provide Make in India websites. As input changes, Learning Monkey, it is going to provide Learning Monkey websites. But the logic which is going to be executed in the back end, in the server, is same for both the things. As input changes, output changes. But the logic which is executing is same. This is the point you need to understand. So what is the logic it is going to be written inside? The same way, design is same. As input changes, output changes in our manufacturing example. Here also, logic is same. As input changes, output changes. We are applying the same logic. So what is that logic? So what's the logic is? Search all the websites containing the input keyword. For the first person, it is Learning Monkey, and display them. For the second person, search all the websites containing input word. What is Make in India? Searching all the websites is same, but here input changes. Search all the websites that contain the keywords Learning Monkey. Search all the websites that contains the keywords Make in India, and display the output. So that logic which we need to apply, that we have to place it in a class. So that's why class, we call it as a blueprint of an object. You understand that class is a blueprint of an object. How we write the logic, what's inside this class, we are going to discuss in our next classes. So you got a vision about what is meant by class. Once this class has been designed, now allocating resources the same way. Once blueprint has been designed over, we go to manufacturing unit, we allocate some resources. Similarly, in our computer science also, we are going to allocate some resources. What's the resources we are going to allocate here? Allocate some random access memory to save the input, and we need to allocate some CPU time, means processing time. This code has to be executed on this input. What's the input we have provided here? Learning Monkey. What's the output you got? Learning Monkey website. We allocated some resources. Allocating these resources, we call it as object. We allocate the same way. Second person opened the Google page and he gave the input of Make in India. Allocate some resources. Execute the same logic. Allocate some resources on this input. What's the input? Make in India. So you got the output of makeinindia.in websites. So allocating resources, we call it as object. Second object. That's why object is an instance of a class. Instance means occurrence of a class. This is one occurrence of the class. This is second occurrence of the class. If third person opens, third occurrence of the class. All these occurrences working on the same logic. As input changes, output changes, but logic is same behind. That blueprint we are going to write here in the class. Whenever a person want to use it, allocate some resources, means allocate an object. And it is going to execute. Allocate some resources. It is going to be executed on this input, Make in India. So with this intuition, keep this intuition in mind. With this, start thinking about object-oriented programming. This helps you a lot in understanding the OOP concepts. Hope you understand what's class and object. If you have any questions regarding the concept, please post your questions in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and press bell icon for the latest updates. Thank you.